Wow.
6.
Hello, and welcome to the first official Near Dark Society mukbang. All the food is under the table. Carl, you start.
Oh no, I can't find it.
You gotta get Carl so fucking excited.
I was not expecting that.
They're called mukbang.
Can we do
That's why we hid the food under the table.
Can we do a mukbang?
Look under your chair.
I was wondering what the
Yeah, we
intense
should.
smell of seafood and shrimp was.
I didn't
What
know that's what they were called.
Yeah, what if one... We still play Vampire, right? But it's also a mukbang. So the entire time
Oh
we're
my
eating,
fucking god, yeah.
our mouth is full the whole time. Like, sometimes we're spitting food out.
What
do you think, Chad?
I will retire now.
Why? What if it's pizza?
Like, you got me there for a moment.
And then For that episode, we put the mics on the table.
Yep.
No.
That way we can get right up against it like this. We can chew our food right into the mic. Food chew ASMR.
Is that what people want? I don't
Yeah.
think that's what people want.
Chat, it's all over chat right now. Everyone's saying yes.
Good evening, kindred in kind. Welcome back to Near Dark Society's Vampire the Masquerade V5, Chicago by Hellfire Chronicle, Episode 4, correctly titled Forest of Death Part 2, thanks to some rather strenuous feeding activities last game. However, we last left off in a pretty tense situation. JB, our run and gun cowboy, and Luke Langley, our very in-debt hockey player.
It's true.
Both encountered a foe from down under. And now,
You have to say that again with the accent.
a foe from down under. Down under. Just be really offensive with it.
Sorry, sorry.
You're gonna keep apologizing. I think they actually hate that accent too. I think they've said they hated that accent.
What do you mean she doesn't like the Crocodile Dundee accent?
But let's see how the battle goes in tonight's episode of Chicago by Night.
Is this the... Oh, snap.
Okay. Now, when we last left off, this individual had already thrown their large boomerang, taking down multiple trees and enemies with it.
Come up with a strategy for this. Okay.
Now, I believe before we ended, you wanted to charge him after he threw the boomerang.
No, I was breaking the line to make it clear, essentially distraction.
So you're running from the boomerang.
Well, he was getting ready to throw it.
Correct.
Because he just caught it, and
Yeah.
then I told him to try to make his way there, and I ran into the clearing, and I'm shooting at him.
And he started blocking with his boomerang.
Yeah, and then he was getting ready to throw it right at me.
Yep. So, we're going to start with that right there. This individual pivoting on their foot as they raise this boomerang up and release it. Right towards JB. I need a Dex and Athletics.
Now I'm supposed to charge.
Yeah, I'm gonna blood surge, because we don't blood surge very much around here.
You'll see why. That's why.
Go hungry. So, I'm hungry out here.
Damn, that's a good roll.
I'm on willpower. Seven.
He rolled 8 and got successes on all of them. So you lose by 1.
Oh, balls.
So as the boomerang is moving towards you, you actually shoot the boomerang as it's coming at you. The bullets sparking and ricocheting off of the surface of the boomerang. And as it gets just towards you, you jump and dodge out of the way. You take 1 point of damage. It's halved. As you slam into the ground, and you hear that boomerang beginning to arc back. Alright. I believe it's Luke's turn.
Yes. So it's starting to come back. You said I was going to charge him.
Yep. It's all happening at the same time.
Okay. Yeah, I'm charging him.
Okay.
How far away is he exactly?
Say it was about 40 yards.
40 yards. How far can I move in that time?
I think it's generally presumed that you'd be able to
Okay.
get there.
Okay. So I
It
will.
is a 40-yard dash that you're doing.
Use
If you want,
dash.
if you want to give me a dex and athletics, you can.
Okay, I can do that. I can cardio help with this.
I would assume so.
There you go.
Okay, so you said athletics and what?
Dex.
Dex. Okay. That is 3. That is another 4. And then an extra for the bonus. Okay. A bit of willpower. Six with critical success.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to easily get to them within that brief amount of time. You dash the 40 yards in an impressive athletic stride as you make your way up to the Saucy Aussie.
The society, I like that. And how is he exactly? Is he on in a tree? You said, or
No, he's on the ground.
I don't know why I thought he was in a tree.
You guys were both in a tree.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
There was a
We
tree.
were in the tree.
I get you. Okay, so I would like to activate feral weapons.
Okay. I'll have you
Yes, I do
be
have
doing that while you are running.
Okay, and then
Thematically looks cooler.
I am just going to be like,
Naruto running.
I'm going to.
Were you Naruto running?
Yes, I was Naruto already. Oh no, I was like, nah, I don't know. I want to jump on him. No, which because go for the throat.
Okay. Give me your rouse for your feral claws, or for your feral weapon.
I cast.
Okay. And if you want to jump on him,
I want to jump on him with my claws.
okay.
I want to latch
Like
on.
Wolverine?
Like oh yes, like a Wolverine.
Go ahead and give me strength and brawl, and you have the specialty in grappling.
Oh, but this is true. Strength. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It's the same amount of dice. It's so amazing. Okay, we have a 4. We have 4.
Okay. Roll for him then. You only got 3, so that is a success. You jump up and you grab onto him. You are successfully grappled on. You sort of kind of jumped up, wrapped your legs around him, and grabbed onto him. So, and you hear him, "God, you're like a fucking koala bear!"
Exactly. Exactly.
Did you just make the Australian equivalent to gator? Is that what this is? Because he can't be a real person.
Listen, if you guys are a fan of Yu Yu Hakusho, you will know who this character is being based off of. I'll just say that. Do you know who I'm talking about?
In reference to anime, the only one I'm thinking of is Dragon Ball Z.
This season is very much inspired by anime. Yu Yu Hakusho is one of those anime that is being inspired by There's a particularly Blue Hawk Australian. Hey,
Oh, I watched the sub.
that's where he had an Australian accent.
No.
How can you tell?
No,
Oh, you mean the Japanese
Yeah,
accent? Okay, that's
yeah.
right. Oh, that's yeah. They don't think he would have had it then. Okay, well, anyways.
I don't know what does. Can I start scratching you?
No.
Okay. So what you wanted to ask me? Like,
you're grappling him.
yeah, I'm grabbing. Yeah, he's doing.
Did anyone call dibs on him?
I deeps. I first one touched.
I'd say with
Diablery
your,
dibs?
with your 40-yard dash and jumping to make the grapple,
makes sense.
that would be your turn.
On my turn, I would probably also run up to help support him in securing the individual.
Okay, so you're just gonna make your way to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way to him. I'm gonna pull out my go bag. My hold on a second. Rigging rope.
Okay.
I'm gonna use that.
Are you gonna lasso both of them?
No, I'm using it when I get close. I'm gonna try to tie him up.
All right, go ahead and give me a Dex and Athletics.
I wouldn't have to stop talking in an Australian accent if I Diablo, would I?
4.
I've never Diablo'd anyone before.
Double to me?
4.
Yeah.
I'm calling it now.
Oops.
I thought I heard that noise. I thought one of the cameras went off.
Oh. God
We have-
damn it, Tech J.
We have no Tech J tonight. Okay.
God, I just realized the T on the chair is for Tech J.
That makes sense.
This is
It
true.
makes a lot of sense, yeah. Okay. You said 4?
Yeah.
Alright, so you won't be able to get to him, but you will
Yeah.
pretty much get to about 20, 30 feet.
Alright.
I'd say less, probably about 10 feet.
Alright.
Alright, which will make it be his turn.
Oh yeah, wait, hold on. While this all was happening, where's the boomerang?
It's a good question. It's his turn now.
Oh my god, it's going into the stratosphere, it's coming back, it's gonna wipe you out. Holy shit, that's a long return time.
So, as you make your way, you begin to hear the thunderous sound of wind quickly approaching, and as you're holding on to him, you see him go, "Hope you can fucking duck!" And you see he is going to use shapeshift, and he's going to turn into a dingo. And
Jesus
you.
fucking Christ.
Look out, he's gonna eat your baby.
God damn it. Yeah.
So,
blending of accents
can you
that
go
is
ahead
spot on.
and give me another grapple check?
Hold the shit out of that Australian dog.
Man, it's just like Ninja Scroll, except for that part.
Thingy magic.
Silicon, if you play your cards right, you can run into this guy in the community game on Friday.
I got a 6.
You got a 6?
Yes.
Okay. So he rolled a 7. So
Wait.
as you go to grab him, his dingo legs just slip through your arms, and you watch as he flies up. And that boomerang is an absolute destruction path for both you and JB. So, can I go ahead and get a Dex and Athletics from both of you?
God damn it.
And I'll say,
It's cool, guys. The magician's gonna come in clutch. He's gonna use his little wand and cut the whole boomerang in half.
you will have a penalty on yours, Luke.
So I do the dice.
Yeah, so just one penalty. Minus one penalty.
I get a 4.
I got to 4 also.
Okay, let's roll the bones, see what we got. One, 2, 3, 4. Ties go to the player. You guys both rolled 4, right?
Yeah.
He's
Wow. Everyone rolled 4 on this. So as the boomerang comes towards you, you manage to both simultaneously duck for cover, jump as this boomerang, and you notice that the dingo actually jumps off of the top of the boomerang as it's spinning and lands on the other side of you, beginning to run and make its way towards the tree line as the boomerang goes back into the brush.
All right.
This would go to your turn, Luke.
Should we go after it?
Honestly, I think we should go after the haunch.
You're right.
Onk.
Huh?
Onk, not aunch.
It's just how he pronounces it.
Oh, okay.
ONCH.
No. Onk. Like an Egyptian onk.
A-N-C-K?
You know the symbol for the Camarilla?
A-N-K-E.
That's
Donk.
That's not an onk, but
Yeah,
What's
it
an
is.
aunch?
It is. It just has a little.
Right.
It just has a little spike in the middle.
yeah.
That's an haunch?
Yes, that's notch or conch if you prefer.
Like a conch shell.
Either way,
Okay, this.
We should make a break for the haunch.
Okay,
it fits.
it's cool. I start to. We know which direction it was still.
Well, it's in the
It's
tower.
in the middle of the tower.
Oh, we see the tower. Then we go for it.
I'm gonna stay a little bit farther behind to kind of watch for to back him up.
So you're letting Luke go forward.
Yeah. I'm moving
I'll
forward,
also-
but slowly, like trying to make sure no one else gets.
Because it's the dead of night too. We're in the forest. Pretty dark, right?
Yes.
So I'll activate Eyes of the Beast too.
Okay.
He said there's full moon though.
It's dark still. It's
Do
a
you think there might be werewolves out here? Besides
Yeah.
the one we brought.
No.
You know there's werewolves out there.
Okay.
Are we both? Yeah. Do we need a roll for it or?
okay. Okay. Dex and athletics. Dex and athletics.
This is just for running, right?
Yep. Just running.
Oh shit. I'm gonna use some willpower.
I got 7 with Missy critical.
I got a 4, but if I didn't make it, then it's a failure.
All right, so this is what happens. Luke, as you charge your way toward the tower, you, with a running start, manage to close the distance rather quickly. However, another unknown kindred seems to appear out of nowhere. Dark blue jeans, green hoodie, hood pulled up, hands out, claws exposed. As you make your way towards them, you hit them with such force that you just flatten them. Boom! And run right over as you make your way into the tower. As you slide in, you look up, and it's pretty straightforward. It's just a staircase that runs up to the top floor. However, with Eyes of the Beast active, you are able to see every single dark nook and cranny that is in this tower. And what you see with your passive perception is what looks like Voldo from Soul Calibur. This strange creature on the side of the wall that seems to move in contorted, almost inhuman ways. Its bones crack around behind its back as it grabs on. It seems to have these large, scissor-fingered like gloves on its hands, and you watch as it slides down, leaving behind these huge claw scrapes as it brings its way to the ground. As it hits, you can see it is wearing a mask, and it is no visible eye holes, no visible mouth, all you see is its head moving like a strange puppet.
Triggered.
Oh.
What do you want to do?
Are there stairs to go? Do I see the Ankh?
Well, there's the stairs at the top that go up to the top. You don't see it, but you see the stairs go to a floor.
Okay. I move towards the stairs. Can I?
If you go to move towards the stairs, it slides and cuts you off.
Okay. Does it move with me? Like if I move, I turn around. Does it turn around?
No, it's looking like it's getting ready to attack you.
Oh, I have very defensive then.
All right. So
Is
you,
JB coming up behind me?
now JB's turn.
What the fuck is that?
As you, no, this is back outside.
Oh, okay.
Right before he plowed that guy over to make his way in.
Yeah.
You turned around to give cover. You hear JB plow that guy over, and then as Luke runs in, you hear the sound of the boomerang coming back. You rolled a 4 though. He rolled a 5. Again.
Wait, hold on. Just to be clear. He went that way, and then the boomerang went that way.
Yep.
How did he get there? Oh, it's a magical boomerang, damn it. It's magical.
Anime rules.
Fucking shit.
So, you feel the force of the boomerang, boom, but you were managed to put your arms up in time. You brace for the impact. You feel like your arms almost crush your rib cage in as you go hurling about 20 yards through the air. And you see after the boomerang hits you, it is indeed not a normal boomerang. As you watch as it hits you and begins to and move, almost like it's an animated.
Wasn't that just fucking great?
So as you get up, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Is the fella still on the ground that he just trampled over?
Yeah, as you see them, they appear to be laid out flat. You then hear sounds like something going down a bunch of like stairs when you hear from inside the tower.
How far away am I from the tower?
You're away from the entrance, but you're about 20 yards past the entrance.
Okay.
So it's a big tower. It's pretty decently sized. Like silo size.
I think I'm gonna try to make a run for the entrance of the tower.
Okay. As you make your way to the entrance of the tower, you see the boomerang getting ready to come back, but you duck inside. As you duck inside, you come in to see that exact situation of
What the fuck is that?
there we go.
I don't know. It's want to let me pass.
Alright. Same plan as before. I'll distract it. You make your way up.
Okay.
It jumps like a spider off the ground. Its hands come up, spreading blades. It moves right towards Luke. Six.
What do I roll?
Dex and athletics.
I get 6. Yes, I get 6. Holy shit.
All right, ties go the player. As it jumps towards you, you manage to move out of the way as its claws slice at nothing but air as you moved just within the nick of time. But as you do, your eyes catch a glimmer of the moonlight peering through the creases of the logs that make the tower, and you see the translucent line that seems to be connected to this thing. And as you do, your eyes follow, and you can see the wire moving around, and you can see some telltale shimmer kind of crawling on the side of the walls up above the tower.
How big is this thing?
Probably about 3'6".
The thing that just drove on him?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's very small.
Gotcha.
It's very Zatch Bell-ish.
Gotcha. JB, I think I can see where it's coming from. Can you hold it for a second?
Leave it to me.
Okay. I would like to. Can I? So I can see where the shimmer is. You say I would like.
You have a good idea. You think you do?
I would like to move towards it if I can. Is it up in the air? Was it?
It is up in the air. It's probably about 4 floors up on the
Okay.
walls.
Okay.
So that's what it's saying. You follow the strings up. Think of this entire tower as hollowed out in the center, square. Stairs go around the outside of it.
Can I grab the strings and give them a yank?
If you'd like to do that, you could.
I want to do that.
It's going to be strength and brawl.
Would grappling work was this?
This is grappling. Yep.
Doesn't sound like he has very many. Nice.
I get 6 again. Ooh, I love these new dice.
And we got 3. As you bring your hands up, you grab onto the lines, the strings, and as you grab and squeeze them, they slice through into your skin like razor wire. Take 2 points of damage, that's not halved. As they bury their way into the meat of your palms, you manage to turn and yank. And as you do, it just, you feel it rip through your hands. But whatever was on the wall seems to come out of its cloak, and you see this shroud of rags begin to just plummet down to the ground. And as it does, you see it hits the ground as this individual turns and seems to be bandaged all over their body. You can see that they have fangs, they are clearly kindred, their eyes are glowing yellow. You can see as their hands are up, they seem to be holding 2 puppet, the puppeteer crosses.
Marionette things.
Marionette things, yep. And I'm going to need resolve and composure from you there.
Resolve and composure.
Difficulty on this is going to be 6.
3. And composure, another 3. Okay. So it's doable.
I wonder if someone you know.
Should I risk it? I think I will.
Speaking of which, how much will you got?
I am down to 2 more. Fuck, I got 4.
4. Take 1 point of willpower damage. As you completely go into a almost PTSD, like frozen in terror. The moment you see these puppet master like marionette hands, you just lock up. JB, you recognize this. You've seen 1,000-yard stare. He is frozen in fear.
God damn it, kid, now's not the time.
You just notice that this person with the bandages and these rags all over them kind of...
Alright, so I see he has 2, right?
Yep.
Can I look to see where second puppet might be?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a wits and awareness.
Pull together, Luke.
Hmm?
Pull together.
What? What'd you say?
So pull it together.
I can't.
4.
4.
4. Yeah.
got 2. So, you manage to follow the strings, and you can see that there is another one that appears to be like blending into the wood. It's like dormant, laying flat up against the wall. But it's high enough up that if it was to jump down, it can probably cause some serious damage with an ambush attack.
Well, I see you like to play with toys, but playtime's over. I'm gonna start making my way towards him. Cause he has the other one like locked up, right?
No, he is frozen in fear,
Oh, shit.
standing there.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to jump on the one puppet.
Okay, the one that's with the bladed hands.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop prowess though.
All right.
Maybe I should have done the same on his.
You have prowess?
I do.
So it's strength and grappling, or strength and
If you're gonna grab it,
yeah.
strength and roll. You get your free one too.
Gotcha. Five.
Okay. I'll roll that real quick. Ties go to the player. Oh, you guys are kicking its ass tonight.
For
let's
now.
see here.
Yeah, really. I don't know if kicking its ass is... I've been chopped up by this boomerang a little too many times.
Okay, that's not playing. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Stream's over.
Okay. As you make your way towards it, you grab onto this puppet. You're holding onto its arms. Luke, on the other hand,
He's not.
as you're standing there afraid, you feel like you want to back up, and you start to. And as you back up, you start to see the back of your head. And it trips you out for a moment, and as you back up a few more steps, you see your entire body standing there. And you look around and look at your hands, and you realize that everything is still moving in real time. You see JB struggling with this puppet, and you watch as this puppet master is... And you start to see the other marionette moving across the wall, aligning its way up above JB. But you're this weird translucent like fog.
Okay. And when do I feel lighter?
Yeah.
Do I feel?
You feel weightless.
Can I push off the ground?
Yeah, and you start flying.
Oh. Okay. So I saw the one above. He's getting ready to attack him.
Yep.
Then I want to go up there, and I try to attack it.
All right. So as you make your way up, go and give me a strength and roll.
I got a 5.
You bring your hand back, and as you do, you hit it, and you feel your arm like punching a pool. The feeling of punching this wet, gelatinous-like material. And as your hand hits, you almost feel a pull. And with an instant, you find yourself in the body of this puppet. Your eyes open and you feel, you look and you can see the strings connected to you. and the wood flesh and the all too familiar feeling of being a puppet. But you have free control.
Okay. Can I move over above the guy controlling everything?
Mm-hmm.
Is he not letting me move or anything?
Looks like he's controlling the puppet that he is wrestling with.
Okay, now I'll move over to above him, and then I try to drop down.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a Dex and roll.
I got 2. That was a bad roll.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bad roll.
Because he only rolled a 1.
No sheet.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, he only had 5 dice to roll on this.
Well, I had 8. I don't get 2.
Classic, Justin. You drop. And as you do, you notice the puppet master. And he watches his hand to move you, but the strings just... You are able to move them right back to where you want to. And as you see him look up towards you, his eyes widen, and with one strike, the blades go right through his throat. His whole head comes rolling off. As you hit the ground and you just feel a slingshot back to your body. And the one that you're wrestling, JB, it just goes limp the moment the individual dies.
I did it.
I just had the weirdest thing happen to me.
Yeah, you were just passed out.
No, I
free
was in the puppet.
You were in the puppet?
Yes.
The one I just killed?
No,
Along with the puppet master?
No, I think
You
I
hear the
killed
sound
it.
of multiple feet now approaching the tower.
We gotta get upstairs.
Yeah, let's go get the Ankh.
How tall
The conch.
is there? Can I jump?
8 floors. You can jump, but I don't think you can jump 8 floors.
What about with soar and leap?
What's your strength at?
4?
No.
Damn. Can I jump up like floors instead of taking
If
stairs?
you want to be fancy about it and get up there quicker,
Yeah.
and you use soaring leap to do that, you absolutely can.
Then I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'll just run up the
Right.
stairs.
So you get up there a solid 25 seconds before Luke.
A lot of things happen in 25 seconds.
So you get up there. You get up there, and there it is. There's the Ankh.
I'm gonna take 25 seconds to admire it.
I think 25 seconds sounds like an average amount of time.
You're really gonna wait for Luke to get up there?
Yeah.
Okay. Luke, as you are running up and you see JB disappear up to the top floor, you look down below you and there's 30 dudes going in. Some of them have already turned and started fighting themselves, but the other ones are now just mad dashing behind you guys.
What are you doing? Grab it! There's people coming!
Oh, sorry. I wanna go for it and grab it.
All right, you grab it.
Yeah.
So the moment you grab the Ankh, you have it in your possession.
Oh, I probably should have let you grab this so you had the choice.
The choice of what?
So you can trade partners in case you get matched with someone that's way stronger than you. You can set it up for someone else. Now I gotta do it.
Okay. Well, hopefully, it's good. It's good as long as one of us has it, right?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Okay. We should get out of here. They're coming.
What's the tower seem to be made of?
Wood.
Wood?
Yeah,
It's made of wood.
it is made of wood.
Is it sturdy wood? Or is it just nails and stuff just holding it?
It's made out of logs, like a cabin tower.
Is there anything up? Can we get outside from...
From where you're at, it is boxed off.
It's boxed off?
Yeah. Or it should say it's enclosed. You hear a voice already downstairs like, I think they already have it. No worries. Just lay it outside. They gotta come out eventually.
We gotta figure out a way out of here.
We do. Do you want to try to bring it
There
down?
are small little square, like window holes, like like you would imagine like a large rampart tower.
Like, could we fit through it?
No, it's enough to like put your arm through. But you can look out and you can see, yeah, there's like good amount of people out there waiting.
Do you have rope?
Yeah.
How much?
Hold on, let me look. Let me see what it's written on here. It says 50 yards.
Okay, I don't think that is long enough to do much.
What do you mean? We can get down from here.
No, I think we are much higher.
50 yards
That's
of rope
50
is
yards.
a lot of
That's half a football
half a
field.
football
I
field.
understood that, but how many? We are already
8 feet. Or 8 floors.
8 floors. I'd say it's about 50 yards.
Okay, let's try it.
Well, we can't get outside though.
But you and me we are strong. Too strong.
All right,
Kindred.
let's
We can break a wall.
Let's do this. All right, we're gonna try and break.
I activate prowess, and I go back
Oh God, what are you at?
to.
Okay.
We're gonna try to break through the wall.
It's just wood, right?
Strength and strength.
Can we grapple the wall?
No.
There we go.
Are you adding your potence?
Yeah,
Okay.
6 is what I got.
6?
Yeah.
Eight with critical success.
Okay, you guys got more than 10. So, with both of you guys putting your hands on the walls, you guys push as hard as you can, and the entire wall just crushes off, and you see multiple logs begin to fall down towards the ground. You see them crush down, smash a few people, and you feel the entire tower kind of sort of rock a little bit as this happens. You guys kind of catch yourself in the balance, but now there's a huge opening. There is no longer any wall here. You can see right out into the field of the forest, and you can see all the people below now.
Okay, we could either.
All right, I'm gonna give you my rope. All right, you take this. I'm gonna take off, and I'm gonna pull everyone away from you.
And down at the bottom, you hear someone go, "I'll get him out of there," and you see him.
No!
And this massive boomerang now is coming right towards you.
Well, why don't we both hold on to the rope right now?
Let's just jump, partner.
No!
I'm jumping.
I-
Yippee-ki-yay!
Do you jump?
That was not the rope being tied to something.
So JB jumped holding the rope.
I hold it, I guess.
Jesus. I'm gonna activate light as a feather.
Oh my god. Okay, can I?
You don't notice that. You notice him jumping and falling and feeling the weight, and then all of a sudden it just stops.
Well, I
Like
would've
he let
waited.
go. You feel the.
I would have waited to jump until the boomerang, like in the last minute, to use it to avoid the boomerang.
Okay, so you would have used it to avoid the boomerang.
And I'm also using sword and leap to get more of a jump too, to get some distance.
So okay, to get really far away.
Yeah.
Are you still holding the rope?
Yeah, I'm still holding the rope.
I could zip line down.
Wait.
No, that is not how that would work.
Like,
Cause you jumped out, right?
yeah. There's
You
50.
And you just
There's
wanna-
55.
You can't zip line. He's not.
Apparently, this rope is too long and too short.
Yeah, No, he's like straight below you.
If he jumped holding the rope and you tried to zip line, you would just Tarzan swing, but he's weight on the feather, so you would both just fall.
I'm not saying I would
No,
secure
to be
it.
fair, I'd let go of the rope.
So you would just Tarzan fall into the ground.
I would like to secure the rope onto something.
So as the boomerang's coming, you turn to secure the rope.
Yeah, the boomerang will chase me. The boomerang loves
You
me.
don't know where it's gonna go.
It's
Yeah,
a-
it's coming at me.
It's a heat-seeking boomerang.
Yeah,
is it not?
it's actually a JB seeking.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have heat.
This is true.
All right. Okay.
Can I try to persuade the boomerang to follow me?
I get ice in my.
Can I
mouth.
grapple?
Wits and survival for you, and you Dex and athletics.
Wits in survival?
Yeah, you're gonna try to tie something in a high intense situation.
That doesn't sound right to me. I guess I have to roll just 200.
Oh my god.
I got 0.
Oh my god.
I got
What
4.
full hunger? How do I make the clan compulsion for Boston work here?
Oh, no, I didn't get
it
a
wasn't
skull.
a-
He's like, this rope's got some
It's
secrets.
just straight up 2 blinks.
I can feel it.
Where's Rich? Okay. So, this is what happens.
How about you just say we lived happily ever after?
This was what I'm saying. We have the but they should just declare themselves losers.
I feel like you might be the loser in this situation.
Okay.
You don't have an advantage.
So as you jump, you dodge the boomerang. However, the boomerang was not a heat-seeking boomerang. It was just being thrown in the general direction you guys were standing.
Yeah.
As JB turned to tie it down, that boomerang comes barreling into the room and bounces around like a fucking pinball.
I take cover.
You rolled 0. You take 7 points of damage as this thing just boom crushes into your body.
Is it halved?
Yes, it's halved. It's like not ag damage. Whenever I say damage values, I don't have it for you. I expect you to have your damage. Okay. So, as you get just meatballed by the boomerang, and as JB is jumping, soaring leap while holding on to this rope, the whole rope's coming with you. Didn't get tied down.
Is he still holding on to it?
Were you still holding on to it? If you got hit, would you have held on or not?
I don't know.
It's up to you. I'm letting you choose.
Can I roll to see if I hold on to it?
Sure. I'd say difficulty for getting beat to death by a boomerang and holding on to the rope will be 3.
What do I rolling for? Strength.
Strength.
It was strength and athletics.
Okay.
You don't have anything in survival?
No.
Maybe I should have been the one that stuck around and tied it.
Maybe. Okay, I got 5.
Okay. You managed to hold on to it.
Perfect.
A little bit.
So as you're getting smashed by this thing, you just feel the tug and you hit the ground and slide and you just and now you're Tarzan swinging backwards. And as this is happening, we jump back to Chicago.
Don't worry, I'm gonna catch you.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna catch you.
I don't know.
What's Renee doing?
I don't know.
She's doing Renee things.
Well,
Just the night to night shit, I guess.
You should feed.
That is
Oh,
not
wait, that's easy
entertaining.
for you, never
Yeah,
mind.
that's easy for me. It's not entertaining for me.
It's pretty easy for all of us.
so
You killed someone less.
That was a season ago. Who remembers that?
I also remember you trying to help him hunt in the alleyway, and neither of you could get anything.
Oh, he ate from a.
he got maced in the face.
It's spicy. It's spicy meatball.
Well, what would Renee do if she had a night off from the guys?
I guess I would just kind of like snoop through their stuff.
Okay. Who would you like to snoop through?
I'll start with JB.
JB.
You bitch.
Give me a. Let's do wits and investigation.
Three.
3. Okay. Go ahead and describe what you got.
Would you be looking through all the kitchen?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
You're still living in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay, so you basically know JB has set up shop in the kitchen, hasn't really moved since then.
Yeah. I got stuff in the cabinets. You'd find my. They're hooked on phonics books that they're trying to get me to learn how to read. There's.
They gave you books. They gave you books to teach you how to read.
Yeah. I didn't understand it either. It's. There's my documents in the freezer, guns in the crisper of the fridge. There's ammo too.
I'm already done.
Blankets.
Oh, blankets. Okay.
Where's the schematics?
They're the documents in the freezer.
Would you have gone through those? If you would have opened up
Oh yeah, I didn't.
If you would have opened up the freezer and saw a document file,
What was the first page?
it would have been
It was the drawing of the gun, and it has all the
Oh yeah, I'd look
weird
through that.
shapes.
okay. Go ahead and give me a wits and occult.
You mean all we had to do was just hand it over to Renee?
Yeah, you never showed it to her, I don't think.
Show it to that backstabbing.
3.
3. Okay. Well, you're a little freaked out. Few reasons why. You're pretty well versed in a lot of occult information. You've done your reading. You've got a lot of time to work on that. Even though Clan Hekata is usually considered to be specialized in a particular type of field of occultism, there's other branches of occult that sometimes people get an interest in. However, you do not recognize whoever the architect of this weapon is, which it seems to be initialed. There is an architect's initial. However, you do recognize another name on the page. Goratrix. Which you would recognize to be a pretty influential member, a very powerful old kindred associated with the Tremere.
And these are on gun schematics?
Yeah, whatever it is, it seems to... Whatever sigils are being used in this situation, whatever alchemic sorcery that's involved in the creation of this weapon, apparently they went to an outside source for that work, and it was apparently Tremere.
Okay, well,
It seems very out of place for JB to have.
well, it's a gun, so not really. I'll just take a mental note of that and I'll close it up and close the fridge and I'll head downstairs.
Okay. Any other snooping?
No. All Luke is gonna have his hockey equipment. Hey, would you ever do a lot of jewelry we stole from the pawn shop?
By now, I probably would have hawked it. And
Did you
then-
tell him that you're hawking it?
I would assume he would have sold it by now, in the downtime.
As poor as I was not going to hold on to something that would help me.
But yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs.
All right. So, as you head back downstairs, there is a knock.
What's with everyone? Are we in business hours right now? No.
No, it's still closed. But you know that if someone's knocking this late at night, well, it's either...
nothing but trouble.
Yeah, usually it's nothing but trouble.
Is anyone else around?
No. Robbie and Lars went
I'm
out.
here by myself.
Yeah, you're here literally by yourself. Well, and Nobby's upstairs.
So I'm here by myself. I'm gonna go peek through. Is there a window nearby? I can look and see who's at the door.
Yeah.
Why is she more nice than you?
So as you go to peek, are you trying to do this stealthily because they don't see you?
No one is touching me at the nose.
Wits and stealth.
I'm a hockey player. Brittany just decided to change me.
You're the victim.
I am a victim.
One and a bestial.
Okay. As you make your way up and you peek through the window, you see an individual appears to have a shaved head. They have a dragon tattoo on the side of it. They appear to be of Eastern descent. They look pretty rough. Tons of facial piercings. Definitely kindred from the looks of it. And if you had to guess, a very let's just say he looks obviously very predatorial. And you notice as he's looking around, you see his head snap over towards the curtain where you were standing right as you moved. And now you see his shadow kind of moving over towards the window, and as you move out of sight, he's like looking through the glass now. You watch as he turns and leaves.
What the fuck?
You hear Nabi behind you. Is he gone?
Oh, so you know him? Looks like he's tweaking.
Yeah. That's it's one of the guys I ran away from. One of the reasons why I'm here.
Okay, so you didn't do a very good job running away then.
It's not that. It's really nowhere you can run from them. It's only a matter of time before they come back. I'm gonna have to tell Lars, and I should probably think about getting ready to leave.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. I don't want your problem to become my problem.
Right. You watch as Navi turns, heads back upstairs.
I'm gonna go around and make sure all the doors are locked.
Okay. They are. And as we move back to Luke swinging through the air.
Ah! Making those kind of noises.
You feel the weight
Yeah.
pull, and now you feel yourself being pulled down. Although you have weight of a feather, it just means that you're being pulled down faster. You still won't take any damage, I don't think, from the... Well, I guess you could just let go of the rope, but...
Well, how far away from the ground am I?
Well, you soaring leaped from 8 floors up.
Yeah.
You're pretty high up. You jumped out vertical, not down.
Right.
So... Or sorry, horizontal.
Right. Well, I figured if you take Pythagorean's theorem and you figure 50 yards out, if I can jump 50 yards out, by the time that he would fall there, I would still be moving down because we fall at 9.8 feet per second. And with that coming in there, probably what?
Yeah, we're gonna use movie logic on this. So
you cannot read, but you know trigonometry.
Yeah, I'm good with numbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
Would I land first?
No.
The math doesn't add up.
No, I'd say no because you jumped.
No, I did not.
Slid.
I jumped strictly horizontal.
Oh, like flat horizontal.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not with that. Not with as good of a jumping power as you got. You jumped too well.
Damn it. Curse my innate gifts.
So both of you flying through the air.
Before, he would land first then, right? He's going to land first?
Within seconds of each other. You guys.
All right. So this is what I want to do. Right before he would be touching the ground, before I land, I want to pull up with all my strength to fight the power of gravity with just brute strength so he lands softly, like to match it evenly. Like a jet landing down just perfectly.
It makes sense to me.
You know what I mean? Like, because gravity's pulling him down 9.8, like I said earlier. And then I want to pull up at the equal 9.8 per second.
Mr. JB, not only do I award you no points, but okay. I'm gonna need both of you guys though to give me a
Can I hit the ground running?
athletics and stamina.
Athletics is... Why are you switching it up on us? I don't like this.
Don't worry, the ground doesn't roll.
I hope you do.
Can I use cardio?
No.
Okay. I like this. 4, but if I don't succeed, it's a failure.
Okay.
That's also like the 4th 4 I've rolled tonight.
1, 2, 3. I rolled a 3.
You rolled 3?
Easy, I say.
Okay. So that's gonna be difficulty was gonna be 6.
Here we go.
You guys go ahead and take damage for hitting.
How much is the damage? Oh, 6 damage?
No, the difficulty was going to be 6. So you rolled 3, took 3 damage. You rolled 4, took 2 damage. Have it.
It's not looking good for me.
As you both, boom, hit the ground and begin to roll, you have the Ankh in your hand.
Yeah.
And you turn and you notice that one of these individuals makes their way up and looks towards you like, I guess all we gotta do is just kill you and take it, huh? Easy enough.
That's if he can.
You get a fire on him?
Huh? Yeah, absolutely.
Dex and firearms.
Don't worry, baby boy. I got you. Okay. 5. And if he beats me, that's the best you'll feel.
Okay. You manage to, as they move forward, you bring your weapon up and you just light their midsection up. As they get blasted, they fall backwards onto the ground. And you guys see that there is closer to probably about 40 enemies now that are about ready to attack you guys.
We gotta go.
Should we keep running?
Yeah, we're gonna keep running, and we're gonna start running.
As you guys get up to take off running, you hear, apologies, sorry that I'm late, boys.
Is it
Vince.
Vincent?
Vincent.
It looks like we have some
I was told to avoid it.
guests. Well, hello everyone. Up for a card trick. You watch as he brings up 2 decks.
Should we run? No. Enemy of an enemy.
He turns back and looks towards you. Oh, never trust me. You're gonna want to watch this. And he activates Majesty as he steps forward. And as he does, you just see this wave sort of spread out over the enemies. And as he walks forward, you see each hand begin to throw cards directly up into the sky. And as he does, they all begin to fly up. And as enemies that seem to be frozen in place out of pure fear, he walks right by them. And as he gets towards the center, his hands are completely empty. He turns around, and he brings up his staff, and as he, or I should say cane, not staff. As he brings up his cane, he points up, and you guys look up.
Sure. Yes.
And as you guys look up, you guys see above everyone out here, there's just circling, rotating cars. And time for the curtain to fall. And he drops his cane, and as his cane hits the ground, they drop straight down, and you watch as you just see 40 people just hit the ground.
Yikes.
And you watch as he brings his cane up.
Bravo! Bravo! Yeah. Clap for me. Yeah. Bravo.
Another.
No.
You see as he walks his way over, he stops. I see you have acquired the prize.
Yeah, we figured it was probably best in our hands than anybody else's.
I was actually disappointed to see this many people go for the Onk. It's,
We are too.
most of us elders view it as, newbie bait. Something for greenhorns. After all, who would want to give up the thrill of combat within the tournament?
Not us. We were trying to make sure no one else got it, so they could get that.
Of course. Well, at least you do have a trump card now to play in the tournament. Say, when you arrived, didn't you have another companion with you?
Oh yeah.
We did. We ran ahead to get the Ankh so no one else could. We could probably go look for him now.
Gable? Yeah, well, he'll find us.
Will he?
Yeah.
I mean, he probably has impeccable smell.
Exactly.
And somewhere in another scene, you see the boomerang guy viewing you guys after all 40 of those people just dropped, and as he kind of goes, "Oh, blimey, buggers, I'll get him in the tournament." You watch as he turns and makes his way off into the forest.
He's gonna be your opponent.
That's what you meant it.
Meanwhile, Gable, as he stands over the two dead kindred that tried to ambush you guys in the beginning, you hear a stick snap, and he turns. As he turns, you see the individual with the blue shinobi cowl, the Hachigame headband, sort of step out into the opening. You see Gable looks towards them. "Something smells off about you." The individual walks forward, stops, looks towards Gable. Gable patiently waiting, both of his bone daggers in his hands. Do something. And the individual just brings their hand up. Iruga, Suriwa Soka. And you watch as Gable jumps towards him, brings both blades up, and right as he goes to strike, both of his bone daggers break over this individual's chest. And they bring up one hand and right onto Gable's arm. And with one strike, Gable's arm just gets blown off of his body as he hits the ground and rolls over. You watch as the individual walks over, Hisutsu, and brings his foot up and just crushes down onto Gable's legs. And as Gable's legs break, you guys hear his, or I'd say, yeah, not from where you're at, but he lets out a wretched scream.
Can we hear it?
No.
We're gonna have to get him one of those wheelie things for the dog that he got injured.
Stop.
You watch as he bends over, grabs Gable by the throat, picks him up, and chucks him across the forest. He flies through branches and shrubs, bushes, until he crashes into the trunk of a tree as Gable slouches down, his body already beginning to regrow his limbs and his bones beginning to come back together. It is still taking time. This individual then turns and walks away as Gable is regenerating,
Not even worth killing.
taking back to you guys.
Maybe we should find Gable in I don't know. We are stronger with more numbers, I feel.
I was wondering, I'm assuming that the two of you were trying not to show off your technique too much before the tournament.
Exactly, we didn't at all.
It's best to.
In fact, everyone probably thinks we are a joke. And that's what we want them to think.
It is a strategy. One of my older techniques, I will admit now, a little bit overly flashy. Curtain call is not quite, doesn't quite live up to the techniques I have now. Which brings me to the attention. The two of you don't seem to be quite experienced in elder combat.
We are not.
Well, then perhaps I should teach you a lesson. If you're willing to have me as a
Is it going to hurt?
Absolutely not. Maybe perhaps your ego or your pride.
My predator is already dead, so...
Any experience to make us stronger fighters, I believe,
Sure.
is a valuable lesson to learn.
Sure.
Well, I will tell you this. That, when it comes to elder combat, there's really only one thing that decides the victor. Your ultimate technique.
Ultimate technique.
What I'm telling you is that between most elders, usually, each one of them is fairly capable of ending the other one with a swift single blow. And when combat is that deadly, whoever has honed their secret ultimate technique to its best abilities will come out the victor. Now, the trick is to have more than one ultimate technique up your sleeve. Obviously, you saw one of my more dated ones. If I were the two of you, I would spend what time you have before the tournament honing that.
Don't worry, I got myself an ultimate move.
Good. I'm glad. And I can't wait to dissect it when I view it at the tournament.
Absolutely.
Now,
I don't have one.
I have a young companion. Her name is Claudia. I was hoping that you... However, Claudia can be rather rambunctious at her, well, her best. And, I was going to ask a small favor. That perhaps the two of you could look after her when I'm fighting in the tournament, just to make sure she doesn't get into trouble.
I believe it would, we'd be more than happy to help, especially with your help that you provided us.
Oh, just make sure you call her Claudette. She hates being called Claudia.
Claudette.
Yes. Is that agreed? Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, well, it's a splendid night. I do love the cicadas this time of year. Quite almost musical.
Yeah, I mean, I can possibly see the appeal. I'm not a fan of them personally.
What are the two of you doing for daybreak?
We had no plans yet.
Oh, we were gonna look for a cave.
Oh yeah.
A cave.
For,
Yes.
Did you survey the land beforehand? I'm fairly certain these are cornfields. I don't think they would have caves.
We were under the impression that Quad Cities is known for the cave
We're
system.
several miles outside of their city limits. This is fields and farms.
well, that's a perfect place for because the Mayans. The
What does
mines
South
for the-
American warriors have to do with?
No, the mines for the coal. They used to send the children into the coal pits.
The children yearn for the mines, is what they said.
And we're looking for one of the children.
Gentlemen, I don't believe there are mines here.
There were when I visited.
Well, do you have an available entrance?
We just had to find a sinkhole somewhere.
A sinkhole.
Yes.
It'd be terrible, but you can't mine in sinkholes.
You can hide it in sinkholes.
But where would you even find a sinkhole?
I don't know. That's why we had to find one. Right?
What had you? Did you have anything in mind or any suggestions?
Yes, I've brought myself a sealed barrier tent. I'm going to use to rest in for the day.
Sealed barrier tent.
Yes, it's a black tent that has a lock on the inside.
Well, we will probably.
We were informed that we would have to figure out how to survive through the day.
Well, we were figuring the mines, the children mines.
I hate to tell you this, but there's no children mines.
The coal
We
children.
were thinking of maybe stopping at a barn, right? Or something.
A barn?
Yes. There's probably livestock in them, right?
Yeah,
Things to eat.
I'm not eating a livestock.
We'll tell you.
Unless it's human. Are we going to break into someo's house, kill them, eat
Well,
them?
I have a kettle at my tent, so I'm going to go and put on a pot.
You have a tent.
Where were you?
It doesn't sound very safe. So,
Excuse me. What is not safe about it?
I mean, it's just out in the open, right?
Well, son can't open a tent.
My good
It's not
sir,
a
I
ghost.
come from a time where pig farmers were a common title. A tent is surely enough for me.
Maybe we should dig a hole.
You're going to dig a hole.
Yeah, if you can't.
If the two of you require a place to stay, I would offer you my humble abode if you are willing to sleep on the floor.
Well, how big a tent is it?
Enough for my kettle and my chair and my smoking lounge and
Smoking lounge.
Well, the sun that comes through the tents.
No, it's sealed black.
It's a black canvas, very thick material tent. There's no daylight coming through.
Yeah.
Get awfully hot.
I do not care about the heat. I am not a living creature.
Okay, I mean,
I also do not perspire.
ever?
Well, we do perspire, but only when we change from extreme cold to warm.
That's more blood than anything else.
Yeah.
We would be
it's cold condensation.
We would be more than grateful if we could stay in your tent, seeing the lack of children.
Well, I don't want to step on your toes, so if I will retire off to my tent, and you watch as he throws a card, you just see someone about 30 yards away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
stay with him.
Sure, lead us the way. Oh, now you're having second thoughts, huh?
No. Maybe 'cause you said you were a tea kettle. We love tea. We love tea, don't we?
Of
love
course,
tea.
I have some great Earl Grey. Please come with me.
I thought you were a whiskey kind of guy.
No, I love Dorian Gray tea. Come on.
Dorian Gray is a person.
His brother Earl.
Earl Grey. Okay.
Yes. Dorian Gray and Earl Grey. The Greys.
You speaking of the novel or the person?
Yeah.
Which one?
Both of them, the brothers.
Are you speaking of Dorian Gray, the fictional novel, or Dorian Gray, the kindred?
He's a kindred.
Yes, his brother Earl makes tea.
He does not have a brother named Earl.
And he does not make tea, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, unfortunately there were many kindred in the Renaissance and Romance periods that really enjoyed embellishing their own kindred lives through mortal fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo Bill, that's me.
You what?
Buffalo Bill.
You better not be.
I'm just saying, we sometimes like to make up taller tales than what we had.
Ah.
Yeah.
You are the Buffalo Bill?
I was for a time. Oh, I mean, like I started. It was easier to make a story so you were more likable. And who is it to me to know that it would catch on so well?
I know of the real Buffalo Bill.
Mm-hmm.
I've met him. He's dead.
Yeah, that was an imposter.
That okay, because he looked nothing like you.
Yeah, I know. It was racist back then. They thought it was better.
So you're saying the white Buffalo Bill is not the real
No,
one?
it's not. No.
All right. Okay. I will.
Big Wells Fargo would like you to think that it was, but just another slide against a black.
Well, I'll add that to my list of Aretas. Buffalo Bill was black. All right.
He was also known as Paul Bunyan in my time.
Paul Bunyan?
Mm-hmm. Have a blue ox somewhere?
Yeah, no, that was different. That was a different fella.
Okay.
I believe Paul Bunyan's just a folklore. I don't believe that's a real person. Anyways, my tent is over here.
Johnny Appleseed too? Are you gonna tell me he's fake?
Are you, yeah, for real? Are you going to tell me Johnny Appleseed is that the real person?
I believe he was a
Or
salute.
Mark Twain? Or Huckleberry Finn?
Justin, who's Mark Twain?
I know who Mark Twain is.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
He was our
He
16th president.
made Silver Dollar City. It's a great amusement park.
That's his accomplishment you bring up.
That's the. What else do you know about him?
Wrote Huckleberry Finn.
Oh Jesus.
Okay. So the two of you follow to the tent.
Yeah.
All right.
Just Silicon said make a Vincent roll.
As you guys make your way to the tent, you guys are quite surprised. It looks like a military, medical tent. Inside, you can see he's got another barrier where it's even got additional walls put up that are blocked out, and you can see that there's a table with a little electric pot. He's got a little generator going. You see as he puts the kettle on and turns it on.
You really aren't afraid of drawing attention to yourself, huh?
I don't see why I would be. We're all contestants.
Yeah.
Some of us are more higher tier than others, but it is nonetheless.
I mean, we just saw him flick his wrist and 30 people died.
Right.
Well, the trick about that is I seem to have grown a liking to the two of you. I almost could see tutelage being
I don't blame you. We are pretty cool.
Now, I am a magician. I spent several decades doing it, and especially in the early 1900s. I was very big out in Las Vegas. But I've incorporated it. See, all magic really is just the sleight of hand, and then, of course, the real magic. But when you combine the two of them, it creates a rather formidable fighting style. Your opponent has to calculate if what they're seeing is an illusion or real. The fear of the unknown. Now, my entire facade. Now you see me. Now you don't. And as his fingers pass, he's gone.
No, he's still here.
You can smell him.
Now you must ask yourself the question, am I simply using some sort of disguise? A trick of mirrors? Is it a discipline?
I think it's magic.
Perhaps.
Is it mirrors? Do you have a mirror in here?
And he walks right between the two of you from behind.
I like this. I've always been a big fan of magic. Things you don't understand. I once shot a man because he was trying to tell me how a trick was done.
You didn't want to know.
No, I don't want to know.
You don't want the magic to go
I
out.
want to be immersed.
I get it.
I can respect someone who has such convictions.
I hope one day to be killed by magic. If that's the way I go, I hope it's an illusion. I feel like I would die enjoying.
As though it's a spectacle.
Yeah, I was part of the show.
I feel like the two of you might be possibly kindred spirits. If I was to expire from this world and meet final death on one night, I would hope it would be done in a glorious display that I could enjoy as I leave.
Flashy.
Flashy. That is a word. Indeed. Tea, either of you?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Pardon me.
Right, this, cause, yeah.
Swish and spit.
Don't forget you're sleeping on the floor.
It's like chewing tobacco that you don't gotta chew. You just spit.
Yes, really let it sit in there and enjoy the savoriness of it. The citrus, specifically of the orange. There you go. Don't gurgle it.
We've done a lot of things that I've hated in the entire time we've ever played Vampire. This is top 3.
I forgot what flavor was.
I hate this.
Just
Anyone coming in late, they're just like, I wonder what they're up to right now.
All right. And as the night...
We just said, fuck you, Gable.
Oh, shit.
He's supposed to find us up here.
Something tells me he ain't finding you.
That's fine.
To be fair, he's got crazy regenerator power.
And
Healing powers.
he can be fine in the daytime.
Yeah, true. Which makes him very deadly.
Gable's just becoming the cricket.
Yeah.
So, you guys spend the night. I should say spend the day. Spend the night there with Vincent. You always only had one other interruption that Vincent dealt with rather quickly.
What happened?
They died.
Okay.
They entered his tent. They didn't announce themselves. He found it quite rude and killed them.
What?
What? No.
However, as the next night rolls around, you guys get your essential acceptance of the prize. You did win the essential...
Did they wake us up, or did we
Yeah.
just have to...
Yeah, once you guys awoke, you guys were met by the tournament officials. They took the Ankh from you guys, and you are listed as having that veto power now. So you have that one veto power throughout the tournament.
What was the Ankh made of?
Like metal.
Like brass? Or...
Yeah, you could say probably brass.
Okay.
It wasn't like solid gold or anything like that.
Right.
However, after all that, Vincent gave his farewells and said, hope to see you next week at the tournament. You guys have exactly now 1 week before the first fight. That's what you guys were informed. And the first fight will be at the tournament grounds. So you're expected to be there 2 hours before the fight. Until then, they basically said you are free to do whatever the fuck you want.
Well, we can't feed the day of the thingy?
Yeah, on the day of fights, you can't feed.
Maybe we should feed.
Yeah, I'd be down for a good feeding.
Uh,
Oh, wait, did we ever find Gable?
No.
Okay, so we get out of the forest and we're just like, huh.
Well, Gable drove, so if you guys get out of the forest and go to the van, he's not there. Van's there. He's not.
Maybe we should retrace our steps.
What if Gable died?
I don't think Gable wouldn't die, would he? He has the keys to the car.
He doesn't have the keys to the car. So what do you suggest? We go retrace our steps?
Yeah, we called out for him, right?
Alright, I guess. Are you any good at tracking?
I am very survival oriented.
Alright, well, between the two of us, we should be able to locate Mangy. But,
Okay.
Okay. When you guys went to the van, how did you guys check it?
huh?
How'd you guys check the van?
We tried to open the door?
Okay, it's locked.
Yeah.
And then you went.
Knock on it.
Okay, so then you no response. So then you would go to the forest.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me wits and survival.
Oh man, yeah. Oh man.
I am hungry too.
Okay, I got the one.
One.
You got one? Alright. I got 6
Okay.
with a messy critical.
It's the woods, Luke. You don't understand how you could find anything out here.
It's just sticky out here and gross, and I don't like it. It's not ice.
It's kind of nice. I like it. It's,
JB, you go to get into your tracking, and as you make your way into the woods, you kind of start where you guys started the previous night. You can see where you guys entered. You see all the foot tracks. You actually follow Gable's tracks when you guys split. You see the fight, and you find the two ashed remains of whoever he killed. At least you see the piles of ash. There's no bones or anything
Did
left.
the clothes get left behind, or is it everything is ash?
That would have been probably cleaned up by Pentex during the day.
Get you.
However, you can see that it looks like Gable got confronted by another individual. This individual seemed to, it looks like, fuck Gable up.
I would have been explaining to you this too, as like Aragon did with the
I was literally picturing we find a helmet somewhere for you to kick or something.
Well, you
There's a
find
struggle.
you do happen to find Gable's arm.
Oh, it's not a good sign.
This is Dib's not telling Lars.
Dibs on not telling lies.
Yeah, I got dibs on not telling Lars.
Okay, me too.
No, I called it.
Me too. Listen, if I tell him he's going to reduce my hours, and I cannot not to get paid. I have to get paid.
Yeah, well,
So-
I called dibs. So
Maybe we just not tell him at all.
okay.
We just pretend he came back or something.
Oh, okay, cool. Real quick, how we get back to Chicago?
Okay. I don't know. Gable! Gable! Gable!
Do I see any kind of tracks or anything where he might have like
Yeah,
scooched away?
you can see where he got picked up and thrown. You can see there's a fucking body-sized path through the sticks and brush. It looks like he was thrown about 50 yards.
Hey, let's look through there.
Okay.
You see where his body looks like it crashed into a tree, broke the tree, split it up the middle, and you can see there's a copious amounts of blood that are stained into the ground around it. And then it looks like the tracks get up and move their way back towards the entrance.
I got this one. I take a needle by all the blood. Put my finger in it. Something happened here. That's all I got.
Is it wet?
No, it's dried.
Oh.
Yeah, alright, let me get that. You want to look for how the blood is moving. It's the blood splatter, you know.
Spatter.
No, blood splatter. Blood
Okay.
analysis. So you gotta.
You know, I will just watch you and I will take
Yeah,
the
no
notes.
worries. So you see this right here? These streaks indicate that he moved back that way.
Back that way?
Yeah, so we gotta.
Okay, the
go
hunt
that way.
continues.
Yeah. This is kind of fun. I like
A
this.
little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You see it follows, looks like he got attacked by about 6 other kindred. You can see, looks like you find one of Gable's legs. Looks like he used his leg to kill one of the kindred. Because his
It was
leg.
kind of badass, so I'm going to go do the leg. I'll pick up this leg.
I was wondering how we have one leg, one arm.
And we're going to bring him
We're
back
gonna
up.
have a whole new Gable.
We're going to rebuild him. Make him stronger and faster.
But yeah, you find the skull of another kindred with Gable's leg shoved through it.
Wait, would it be a skull or would it just be?
Yeah, it's like a skull, like a burnt skull.
Okay. All right.
Is this a whole another leg, or is it the one I pick up already?
Is the one you picked up.
Okay.
Yeah. And then about another 20 yards, you find a foot.
Oh, jeez. I pick up this foot.
Yeah. And then you find more blood. Looks like he fought another 2 more.
We gotta get him a bat or something. Like he's gotta stop just ripping up body parts. like a rod or something. Like this is ridiculous.
And then, yeah, and then eventually it looks like it circles back around and goes back towards the entrance.
Okay, we get back to the entrance. Do you
Yeah,
see
it
him?
makes you go back. No, you're back at the parking lot.
Gable!
God damn it! Maybe he died.
He
No, wait, it led us back here. That wouldn't make any sense.
Maybe.
Yeah, you see the blood kind of, as it got back, the blood started getting less and less.
Maybe he's just sleeping still somewhere.
I'll look on top of the van.
Okay, you get up, get on top of the van. There's nothing there.
I'm looking through the windshield. Do I see anything?
Well, if you look through the windshield and look in the van,
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
you see Gable laying in the back of the van.
Oh, why didn't
Hey.
he answer
Why
us?
didn't he answer
At
us?
least you guys got his arm, his leg, and his foot.
I knock on the door with his leg.
Me too, with his hand. I'll close it into a fist.
As you guys are knocking on it, you notice that Gable eventually does move and roll. And as you see him getting up, he sits up, looks over towards you, hair's all messy, just covered in dried blood.
Jesus, fuck. What happened to you?
There's a guy with a blue hat or a helmet. I don't know. Don't fuck with him. It's bad news.
We brought you back, some of you.
I got another one. I'm good.
Wait, now you have, like, extra
I don't need that.
What if you attach it to you have more of
I
it?
don't work like that.
Oh.
We going back?
You can talk to Nabi.
Yeah, I'm assuming you survived the night, so
Yeah, I'm good.
we got the honk.
Do you want me to drive? You look like you're in bad shape.
No, I've been sleeping for. What time is it?
It is about
8:30.
Been sleeping for 16 hours, so we'll be good.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I don't have any clothes though anymore.
So you're gonna drive naked?
I'm gonna stop at like a truck stop. You guys just can buy me something.
With money am I buying
Don't
you
you
with?
dare go to a Walmart.
He said truck stop.
I know, but I know you're gonna take the opportunity. You better fucking not.
No, Walmart doesn't have lot lizards.
Actually, you know what? We can just dress myself when I get.
Said
back.
Yeah, oh, a lot
You guys
lizards.
mind if we just like pull through a Wendy's or something?
A Wendy's?
Naked?
Yeah.
You know, I could eat.
I mean, yeah, I could eat too.
I'm so hungry.
We're supposed to find or get to the fighting grounds 2 hours prior to the fight.
Today?
No, in
Tomorrow?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
This is date.
A week. 1 week.
Well,
Both of you said like 3 different timelines. What? Tomorrow? 2 weeks?
It's sometimes within.
yeah, it's in the future.
Sometimes within the next 2 weeks.
Alright, I'm taking us back home.
All right.
All right.
Can we stop though and get something to eat, please?
You're the boss.
Thanks. Fucking respect.
Yeah, we brought all of him back.
How'd you guys' night go?
We.
Was that the car or him?
Yeah, I thought.
We
We fought a guy with a giant boomerang. I fell out of a building, a tower.
That was only a short time. We spent most of the night with just staying in a really nice tent, drank tea.
Spitting up tea.
Yeah, we had tea. We ended up going to sleep kind of early before the sun came up. Like,
How'd you guys find me?
I suggested it.
No, you said you were gonna find us. You said you'd catch up with us.
I did say that. But if I didn't show up, you guys just assumed I was good?
Again, I said that we should look for you maybe.
So
It's fine. I am good.
I was gonna
just
say
could've-
we just
I had to
take a compliment.
I had to kill someone with my broken leg.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
leg I brought back.
I tracked it. I saw. I followed it. Explained the situation.
Still had the skull inside of it on the toe.
The guy, the dude that threw me, he broke my legs. I was dragging myself for the most part, and then I got jumped. They thought I was easy. Tore my leg off. Stabbed him in the head.
But you are not easy.
So wait, this fellow that threw you through every tree in the forest.
He hit me hard enough that I couldn't shift. It was in so much fucking pain.
What do you look like?
He had like a blue ninja. He looked like the third Hokage.
We saw him. We actually saw him. during the punching thing part. He looked pretty intimidating.
He,
We never found Gigi though.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure he could have killed me. He just left me. I don't know why.
what was he after? You think?
I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't understand what he said because I'm pretty sure he was speaking Japanese.
So wait, was he like you or like us?
It wasn't like me. That's for sure.
Was he like us?
Probably, I would assume. He smelled dead.
Smelled dead. Wow.
Smelled like worm taint.
It's gross.
And he beat you in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
God damn! I didn't think I'd see the day. Old Kendrick beat a guru, you know? You just don't see it very often. That's crazy.
He got lucky. Ish.
He got lucky. He didn't look like he got lucky. Looked like you got lucky. He didn't chase after it. Ooh, man.
All I'm saying is if you guys end up going against that guy in the tournament,
Huh?
if you guys end up going against the guy in the tournament, forfeit. That's what I'm doing.
I probably will. You could probably use the Unk if you go up against him or something.
Well, I feel like it's like
Or put Vincent against him.
I wonder if you can use the Unk halfway through the fight. Like if you were just like, I'm not gonna win this. Vito takes these backsies.
What if it like you don't make it to the middle of the fight?
Huh?
What
I'll
if
make it to the middle of the fight. I got my ultimate move.
you turn him into like Hamburger Helper? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like, luckily, Gable is, working for us, so we don't ever have to worry about fighting. But I mean, like, I got my secret move.
Yeah, he said that we need the ultimate move.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything.
An ultimate move? What are you guys talking about?
That's how elders fight.
Yeah, we have to have ultimate moves.
Yeah. I might actually work on my second one. I don't know whether to strengthen on or work on a second one.
What is yours?
Huh?
What is yours?
I can't tell you.
2.5 hours later.
So what you see is I stand really still in front of the people that I'm going to shoot, and then I yell, "It's high time!" And then I shoot
You
him in
just
the head.
McCree from
Huh?
Overwatch?
What? The fuck's an Overwatch?
It's a video game. Never mind, it's a shitty game.
I think
anyways.
it's Overwatch 2.
It's honestly the game killed itself, so it's.
I don't know anything about it, and I hate video games. But it sounds like that's probably an exception to all shitty video games. Probably has a great fan base that's willing to suffer.
It's like the worst, most negatively voted thing on Steam.
I don't know anything about it, but it did win Game of the Year at one time, so it might have a little respect. And the fan base.
Well, anyways, they come back into the bar. Renee, you've had your night away from them. Gable does not go into the bar, though. He makes his way directly to the foyer so he can head up to his apartment.
We have won the battle. Soon we will win the war.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting you two to come back alive.
It was really easy.
You were kind of like missing us and getting kind of sad. I understand.
How many people would you say we killed?
Probably like hundreds.
What was Gabe's deal?
Gabe lost about the third person.
What do you mean?
He lost his fight.
He lost.
He looks fine.
Well, you should see his body parts.
Yeah, we got a leg, a foot.
We got more of him in the trunk.
He just walked by, he was intact.
No.
Apparently, he can regrow limbs like a fucking lizard.
Really? Interesting.
He said he's a. Oh, what do you mean?
Does he want to keep his limbs? What are you guys doing?
He told us he did not want to keep them.
Yeah, he said that we offered to put them back on him, but
What are
he
you guys
doesn't
gonna-
want that third
What are you
arm.
guys gonna do with them? You guys want those, or
You want them?
if nobody wants them, I'll take them.
Yeah.
Just don't tell them though. Don't make it weird.
I heard of a monkey paw, but I wasn't sure like what guru paw. If you can make wishes off that.
Oh, is that how it works?
You watch as Lars comes out from his office. The two of you are back!
Yes, thanks to the training you have taught us,
So, tell
wait.
me, how did it go?
Shit, hold on.
we killed and not killed. ourselves.
Very well.
Shit.
We also need ultimate moves.
Ultimate moves.
Yes.
Like?
Like JB has high tide.
Well. If you are going to have an ultimate move, then I suppose that you should probably practice them. The tournament is next week, so I would figure out what your ultimate technique is going to be.
Maybe I just. No, that wouldn't work. I have to workshop it.
The two of you seem rather unscathed. The ensemble must have really worked.
I'm not gonna lie, we didn't sample once.
Oh.
You guys
I did.
didn't you?
I sampled a little.
Did the two of you just hide all night?
No,
There was a crazy person with a boomerang there.
we got.
Oh, who won the Ankh?
I did.
You won the Ankh?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how much of a powerful move that is for you?
Pretty powerful.
The powerfulest.
You can use that Ankh at any moment of any fight.
Well, there you go. Now you have your answer.
Yeah.
You can use it anytime in the fight.
No, any fight.
In any fight. Ever?
Oh.
Yes. See, I wanted to probably keep that a secret from you, but they probably told you that it's meant to veto your fight, right?
Yeah.
The Ankh is much more important. It can veto any fight.
So wait, is this fight related or is this something maybe Pentex, dude?
What do you mean?
Well, you know Pentex, you know they're highly involved in this. I wasn't sure.
Well, we had to have a funder for the tournament.
You're right.
They are funding it.
Yeah. We don't even know anything about the company though, right?
Pentex, you have nothing to be afraid of. In fact, stop asking questions about it.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Slightly defensive.
That's not the red flag.
I'm just saying that snooping your nose into Pentex business is not a good idea.
Not a good idea at all. Yeah, no.
Which is why I don't think it's a good idea to be involved in this tournament.
Especially with them taking all the information from us. Who knows what kind of experimenting they might be doing with us.
Yeah, I saw the labs.
Yeah, that would be uncomfortable.
Okay, so this next one, what we need to do is we need to bet a lot
Do
of
I
money
notice
on
anything
us.
also about him when I'm talking about labs or experimenting or anything like that?
He seems annoyed.
Okay, just annoyed?
Annoyed.
More
yeah.
annoyed than normal?
Yes.
Okay, damn it. So we need to do what?
What did I say?
I was trying to bait out information from him.
What did you say, Lou?
I don't remember.
Then it wasn't important.
I guess not.
You were trying to say so you need to do something either.
Is it the ultimate move?
No. Oh well.
A brain fart.
You know, those things happened.
Okay. So,
Where'd you guys stay?
In a tent.
The Vincent guy, we decided to risk it with Vincent.
It was the guy we were meaning to avoid. We ended up staying the
He
night.
just let you stay in the town with him?
Yeah.
He invited us, gave us tea to spit out.
you stayed the night with the gentleman magician?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He's called a what now?
The gentleman magician.
Is this whole situation a fever dream? Why does everyone have fucking weird names?
It's
Old
because as soon as you get to be elder status, you start becoming extremely eccentric. It's almost like
This is
a,
insanely stupid.
mandated.
This whole tournament is so stupid.
I want to be
it is not just tradition.
You're not helping your case.
Well, tradition outside of Pentex, right? Because Pentex hasn't been around that long. They haven't been involved.
I will have you know that this is still a Sabbat Black Hand operation. Pentex is simply funding it.
Yeah. Sponsored by.
Sponsored by Pentex. See, I like that. Sponsored. We are running it. Pentex sponsoring it.
Right. Well, do you wonder what why they would get involved with this and what they might.
It's because there's a lot of valuable information in this. We are at war with the Camarilla.
Right.
And what's better way to acquire data
Yeah.
than to have a tournament of this caliber, where all the elders are all coming together in one place.
This was also my part of my plan as a Nosferatu. I was going to get information on everyone during this tournament.
Yeah,
Yes,
about
perhaps
Pentex?
you can get with Robbie like you're supposed to have been doing,
Mm-hmm.
and
Wait.
learn how to do your fucking clan's job.
Yeah, get information
I
on
feel like
Pentex.
you're trying to trap me in a box.
Hey, wait, do you have any connections with Pentex? Maybe we could get in there and find out the information that to help him learn.
Manipulation, subterfuge.
Manipulation. Oh no. Oh, I don't like this character no more.
You're not Memphis.
I don't like this character no more.
Hey, this
You
one-
only rolled one?
No.
Uh,
Oh god, and it's a maraca.
come on, zeros.
Lars is a social character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Yeah, Memphis could have beat that.
Memphis could have destroyed that. I got one.
Why all of a sudden are you connecting me to Pentex? So
No, not you. The tournament. You know, the tournament and the featured by Pentex.
you seem to think that I would have some information about that.
Well, I figured since you were the one that, I mean, like, had.
Me, you're a man of information.
Yeah.
This outsider who's starting the tournament is the one that got them involved, not me.
Right. And we still need to find this mystery man.
The one from the old world, yes.
You know of anyone that might be able to tell us about that or nothing?
Well, the tournament is in within a week. I would assume that's not all. At least the viewers are here. At least all the fighters would be. Perhaps someone else in the tournament may know.
Someone else.
But again, I highly advise you keep your nose out of Pentex's business.
Right.
And just keep your minds focused on the ultimate technique.
The ultimate tip.
What if my ultimate technique is like taking out the tennis racket and hitting flaming tennis balls at people?
That has nothing to do with Sambo.
I guess not.
What if you took your hockey stick and you hit a puck so hard that it was like a bomb?
What is the special move in the Mighty Ducks? You could just call the Flying J. The Flying L. For
It's,
Luke.
it's a flying V in the movie. And
Flying J is something that they do over at Sledgehammer.
I would be very interested in that.
I'm going out to the van and grabbing the parts while other you guys are doing this.
I could think of something like that. Yeah.
Anyways, you all think about it. I have an important meeting with someone tonight. I will see you all later. And you watch as Lars leaves. Renee, you come back with a foot, a leg, and an arm.
Thanks.
No problem.
So
I was running low.
Did you? Is it back scratcher or something?
No, you have something to say.
you see Lars. And
You see Gable comes back into the bar.
Oh god. I just turn around. I'm gonna turn around and put it. And it's like up against the wall.
I feel a lot better after a shower.
That's good.
What the fuck are you doing, Renee?
She's
I'm
in timeout.
admiring the paint job.
What?
She's been. I don't. She's been bad. She's in timeout.
She's been bad. She's on timeout.
She's in
I told him what I was doing. You contradicted it with, and then why would you say that?
And she's looking at.
Okay, what's going on?
What do you have to do in timeout?
Did you
There's
ever
nothing but
eat
look at the
anything?
plates.
Yeah, we went and got Wendy's on the way home. Remember?
Probably.
I don't remember.
You
getting
gave
the
Renee my
bites.
body parts, didn't you?
Did we get some food too?
No, ew. I don't want your body parts.
I can smell them.
You're probably smelling yourself.
No, I cleaned I can smell. It's fine.
Go away.
Do whatever you want with him. I don't care. And he's like, turns around, walks back out.
I think we should get a hold of Alistair.
Why?
Because who has the most information about Pentex? Alistair, a direct competition with his.
How would we get a hold of him?
I didn't know if anyone had a number for
I mean, I'm
Alistair.
sure Lars probably does in his
I
office
don't.
somewhere.
I still don't have a phone.
Speaking of Lars in his office, who do you think that meeting's with?
You were outside when he said that.
You son of a bitch.
Lars has a meeting with somebody.
That works. Renee then goes, who do you think that meeting's with?
Now I will.
So wait, is Lars back in his office?
No, he left.
Probably Pentex.
Are you saying he is Pentex?
No, I'm saying he's working with Pentex.
Big
You don't
Pentex.
remember what the one man told
I'm
us
gonna go.
about?
I'm gonna put Gabe's limbs on the bar real quick. I'm gonna go see if Lars's door is unlocked.
It is locked.
So you remember that man who told us that Pentex was doing experiments on the changelings and that Lars was involved? Hold on a second. Lars knows more. Lars knows more than what he's willing to tell working with Pentex. He will lie to us according to Mystery Man.
He did get awfully defensive.
I admit that, but can you trust this Mr. Freeman?
Well, he gave you the ribbon that stops people from touching you. Did you forget you had that on?
I'm trying to remember. Did I get touched at all?
You
I
did
don't-
not.
I guess I didn't.
No.
Son
Not
of
a single
bitch.
thing grabbed you.
What the fuck?
That's why I was like, if they come up and run it, I was almost just like, hey, why don't you just run forward and I'll use it.
Why do you think when you ran into that guy,
He just went flat.
he went flat? Because he put his hands up. So it literally.
Like a
Don't worry, your ST's got you.
Sorry, that's why I'm so adamant about the Pentex. Because I saw him and I got a flashback to that and I was like,
Well,
oh.
he is pretty strong, right? This Alistair.
Yeah.
One thing.
Well, he's equal with Vincent, and Vincent killed half the people doing the thing. So
do you
yeah.
think he will teach us how to do ultimate attacks?
Who? Alistair?
Do you think he has any ultimate attacks?
Maybe. But he doesn't owe us anything. What would we have to give to him other than possibly find more information?
You guys are meant to create some ultimate attack in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
1 week.
1 week.
1 week.
2 weeks.
Tomorrow.
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 They
Yesterday?
said 6 to 8 business weeks.
Doesn't that seem a little ludicrous to you guys? I don't know if that's even possible.
I don't know. I never created a ultimate technique before.
Yeah, most sane people wouldn't do something like that. It seems strange.
So wait, should we just hold off on doing the Pentex and just focus directly on the ultimate move? Because
How about you guys focus on that? I'll see what I can gather.
I like that.
You guys are very busy.
Do you have an ultimate technique?
No, I don't. I don't pretend that I'm in an anime.
Why not? Nothing wrong with anime. Some would say it's the greatest form of storytelling, or not storytelling, but media in general.
I didn't say there's anything wrong with it. So I don't pretend that I'm in one. Which is what this whole tournament sounds like.
There's nothing wrong with pretending.
Okay, well, you guys do that.
You want to go downstairs and start like practicing our ultimate techniques?
Sure. I don't want you to practice on yours on me though.
No,
It
no,
sounds
but
like
I
you
mean, like,
shoot
well,
people.
I mean, like, we have to like do it. We'll do it at like 50% speed. 50%.
You can't slow down bullets.
I'm not gonna use it. I need one for up close and like personal. I figured we do so a little bit of sambo in there, cause we're both pretty strong. You know what I mean?
And then yes, we are.
I got one ultimate with my gun.
Did you see how fast we took down that wall?
I grab all the limbs and I go to my room.
All right.
I'm putting them in the fridge.
And with that, that's where we're gonna end tonight's episode.
Got big plans for his limbs.
So,
What the fuck are you doing?
thank you guys all for joining us next week for the next episode, episode 5, Ultimate Technique. Do we have any announcements? Oh, we did start getting the artwork for our new upcoming fantasy game.
Did it looks really good.
Got the first sketch for one of the first characters in the game. So look forward to that because I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. It's going to be, if you're looking for some dark fantasy, you're not going to want to miss it. All right, guys. That'll be all for tonight. And as always,
Patreon game, community game this Friday. If anyone wants to come in and listen to it, we are doing them live in Discord stages.
that is true. The Discord stage does have live, and they are kind of doing a adjacent storyline to this in the background. So some of the stuff they're doing is affecting things that are happening in game. So without further ado, thank you all for joining. Remember, always embrace the dark. All right, guys, you hold on there.
Holding.